Hello, on the Pokemon Fan 1993 here. It's been 4 months since I showed my face on camera that wasn't through my phone. So I'm going to explain what happened. Right now, this is not my computer. My computer is actually right here, my old one. This is a gaming laptop. To explain what actually happened was I got a laptop from a rental place. They said it was 4 weeks. They said they gave me a discount because it's technically used. They gave me it. Didn't work properly after like one restart. Took it up to them. They told me it was something I was downloading, which it wasn't. They brought it back. Still hacked up. Brought it to them. Had it repaired. Had it sent off for over a month. Brought it back. Still wasn't fixed. So, basically, let's say today is Friday. On Tuesday, they're going to send it. On next Thursday, they're going to send it to the place. It's going to arrive at the place on Tuesday. Take 3 weeks to get repaired. Then it'll be back. This is a replacement computer. I'm also not using my normal webcam. This looks a little weird. That is because this laptop actually has a built-in camera, which actually works well because if you guys know laptops, like I know laptops, there's not a lot of USB support. So right now I've got my mic plugged in and my mouse plugged in. That's about all I got really plugged in. I'm currently working on getting Scarlet and Violet back up, but today, getting the Switch stack up. But today we're actually going to be opening up some cards. So I bought this a couple weeks ago because I knew that I would eventually want to open something that I haven't opened in a while. So this is a Brilliant Stars RCS Elite Trainer box. You can see in the upper left there, I paid $60 for it. I'm not sure that's what it was. Maybe I got a discount on it. I wasn't really paying attention. But in this particular set, there are 8 Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Brilliant Star booster packs. So it's not from the Scarlet Violet. It's an older era. 65 sleeves showing Arceus, which is shown on the back. 6 damage counter die. 1 competition legal coin flip die. 2 acrylic condition markers, 1 acrylic V-Star marker, a lecture box to hold everything with 4 dividers and to keep it organized, and a code for the TCG Online. I've not touched TCG Online in a while, but there's basically what everything looks like. So we're going to open this up, and I'm going to open up 4 packs in addition to showing off the actual contents. So I've been working on, I've set OBS up. I'm hoping that my mic is loud enough. I definitely tried to make it as loud so you guys could hear me, because like I said, when I switched everything over, the issue I was having was I had to reset everything. So the only thing I got set up right now is my mic and obviously the camera. That's all I got set up. I don't have anything else set up because of this. Now, if this looks different from the last house, because we're at a new house, and probably within the next month we're going to move into a second new house. To give you, I'm trying to open this, I'll give you guys basically what's a quick rundown. Our old house, the one I was at before, our landlord gave us about a degree. He told us that we wrecked this house, which we didn't. So my grandmother and I are going to court at the beginning of April for that. To get our deposit back, because he charged like $800 to get in. Anyway, then we moved to this place, and we thought we knew the landlord because he was a nice guy when we met him. And basically the same situation happened. He does not want to come here to fix the house. Apparently he is a self-proposed, quote-unquote, millionaire. So I don't think he messed with his house because of how low the rent is. And the people upstairs don't have very much nice to say anything about him either. But basically that's why we're moving again. It was basically, it was heating. It was just, I'll just put it that way. It was a pretty bad heating issue. And because we moved in the middle of winter, that's kind of hard to deal with. So, here we go. So, here is the guidebook. This basically just tells you the rules of the game itself. So, nothing crazy on that part of it. So, we're going to open this up. Now, these are the card game rules. What is... Oh, I know what that is. That's the... That's more instructions and what's in the set, and also like a book to keep track of the set. Forgot that's what that is. Now we open this up. We got packs separated. We got the sleeves. I think we got energy cards here as well. Yep, we got a pack of energy cards. I think they're all variety. I don't open up Elite Trainer boxes very much, so there are the sleeves for the Arceus for the thing. I might use those at some point. We have the dividers, so we can like put stuff into the box and divide them so they don't get maxed up together. There's the code for TCG Online. I have not played TCG Online since we moved, so I haven't played in like 3-4 months. So I'm probably eventually going to end up using that. Here we have the dice that they gave us. Looks like to be a grayish color, maybe a little orange. The coins. Now, if you've never seen this coin before, the green coin is for poison. You put it on a Pokemon that's poison, and the red one's for a burn. And then we have the whole Brilliant Star selection here, which are... Oh, hang on. I found more dividers. there is the V-Star. So what this one does is that some Pokemon have a V-Star ability, so basically you don't use one V-Star ability per game. So you have this up open on your thing, and then when you use your V-Star, you flip it that way to make sure you keep track, just to make the game as fair as possible. All right, so now we have 8 packs here. I'm going to open the first 4 that I grab. And we'll leave the rest of them for a different time. So on these ones we have the man Arceus himself, Charizard, which is insanely popular for some reason, Shaman, less popular, and Whimsicott. So I have noticed immediately that this camera seems to work better than the camera I actually had on my old computer. So I might be doing this. Like I said, once I get my other computer back, I'm going to be replacing that with this one. And that one's supposed to be higher quality than this one is. They just gave me a replacement to let me get by because they even had to stop my payments at some point because they said, well, it's not fair you're making payments on something you can't even use. I was like, well, yeah, that's pretty much true. So I think we're going to leave Arceus for last. I think we're going to do this order. So we'll start with Whimsicott, the Whimsicott booster. Now, I have less space on my desk than I did before, so you have to bear with me a little bit here. There's a code for the TCG Live. We start with the basic Grimer, HP 80 Dark. Poison Gas, 1 Dark Energy. Your presence at the Pokemon is now poisoned. When a Pokemon is poisoned during turns, during your turn and during your opponent's turn, ending, no, is it ending or beginning? End. Both your opponent's turns, your Pokemon takes 10 damage. Poison does not go away. At least I don't think. No, it doesn't go away. And basically, you just have to find a way to heal or swap out that will get rid of the poison. Next, we have Execute, HP 50 Grass. Ram 10. Did I even? Execute, low HP 50 Grass. Ram 10, 1 Colorless Energy. Seed Bomb, 1 Grass Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 20. Basic Farfetch'd, HP 80 Colorless. Leak Lash, 2 Colorless Energy, 20 plus. Attack does 10 damage for each damage card on your opponent's active Pokemon. So you can do a lot of damage with that card as long as your opponent's Pokemon has been hurt. Basic, hang on, let me do it this way. Seems like if I do it close to the light, it's easier to see. Basic Duskull, HP 60 Psychic. Perplex, 1 Psychic Energy, 10. Flip a coin, hang on a second. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. I couldn't really read that because of the way the card art is. When a Pokemon's confused, when you go to attack during your turn, you flip a coin. If it lands on heads, your attack goes through. If it lands on tails, then you don't get to attack and you take 20 damage. That is how the TCG actually works, but like TCG Pocket has changed the way it works. It doesn't cause recoil damage anymore, so that's something to mention. Whoops. This game kind of in a crowd spot here. Basic Chubchoo, HP 60 Water. Chili, 1 Water Energy, 20. We're getting to our reverse hollow now. We have the Stage 2 Grotto, HP 100 Grass. Ability, Sun Drenched Shell. Once during your turn, you may attack, search your deck for a grass Pokemon, reveal it and put in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Razor Leaf, 1 Grass Energy, 2 Colorless Energy, 50. Oh yeah, this is before they even had, I think this is before they even had the 3 hollows at the end. We have Stage 2 Golwar, HP 150 Fighting, which is interesting. Big Hand, 2 Colorless Energy, 30 plus. This attack does 10 damage, 10 more damage for each card in your hand. Mega Punch, 2 Fighting Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 120. I said it's interesting because Golwar is supposed to be a... No, he might be a Ghost Fighting. I'm trying hard to remember, but I want to say he's just pure Ghost. We have the Psychic Energy, which is in a weird place. We have the Stage 2 Beartic, HP 140 Water. Sheer Cold, 1 Water Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 40. During post turn, the defending Pokemon cannot attack. Say attack? It can't attack. That is a really good thing. That means the only way you can attack is either to heal it or swap it out. Frost Smash, 2 Water Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 130. Stage 2 Dusclops, HP 90 Psychic. Fade to Black, 1 Psychic Energy, 30. Your opponent's as well is now confused. We already went over what Confusion does. And the last card we have is a trainer item card called Cleansing Gloves. The attacks of your Pokemon do, this card attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Psychic Pokemon before apply weakness and resistance. So nothing too crazy there. The best card we got that was the Grotto because of Well, it's reverse hollow, and the ability Sun-Drenched Shell could actually be very useful in certain situations. That's it for pack 1. Like I said, these packs do not have the 3 hollows in it like they do with the Sword and Shield series. So, I think a lot of people maybe don't get this set anymore because I think this is one of the very last ones we did that for Sword and Shield that were that didn't have the 3 hollows because it switched it in Scarlet Violet. Anyway, next pack we have the one with Shaman on it, the Skyform Shaman, to be precise. With the TCG code. We start with the basic Cherubi. HP 40 Grass. Ability, lively through. Prevent all effective attacks from your Pokemon done to this Pokemon damage is not in effect. So that means if you try to burn it, poison it, or anything like that, it means that it can't have any of those stats conditions. Leaf Edge, 1 Grass Energy, 1 Card's Energy, 20. Next, we have the basic Fairy, HP 60, Psychic. Pound, 1 Card's Energy, 10. Magical Shot, 1 Psychic Energy, 1 Card's Energy, 30. Basic Carablast, HP 70, Grass. Peck, 1 Card's Energy, 10. Basic Staryu, HP 60, Water. Double Spin, 1 Card's Energy, 10 plus. To flip 2 coins attack does 10 more damage for each head, so that means you flip 2 coins. That means you could either do 10, 20, or 30 at base. Basic Burmy, HP 60, Grass. Hang Down, 2 Card's Energy, 20. Reverse Hollow, Trainer Marnie's Pride. Attach a basic energy card for your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. We have the basic Mewtwo, HP 130, Psychic. Life Sucker, 1 Psychic Energy, 20. Heal 20 damage to this Pokemon. Side Burn, 2 Psychic Energy, 1 Card's Energy, 110. We have the basic Fire Energy. We have Beartic again. We have Dusclops again. And we have the Cleansing Gloves again. That's interesting. I don't know if that's meant to happen or that was just weird coincidence. Not that it really matters, but I don't like. Are these? I don't think they're resealed. It's a weird thing because people can take the good cards out and reseal them, but if they took the good cards out, it means there wouldn't be any reverse hollows in them. I'll have to see if the next two are like that as well. Maybe I bought a bogus set, but that's weird considering that the place I bought it from was a small card shop and they're very honest with what they do. Anyway, moving on to the third pack, this is the one that has Charizard on it. For those who don't know, in terms of Gen 1 Pokemon, Charizard is actually my least favorite. Not because of how Gen 1 was, because how much attention everything gives him. People were summarizing since Legends Arceus had the new trailer that Charizard was going to get a 3rd Mega Evolution, which no Pokemon has 3 Mega Evolutions, so that's kind of crazy. It means it would exceed even Mewtwo. It gets all the stuff Unite. It was originally made and it was released in Unite immediately, and it was widely popular. It just gets so much attention, it's almost insane. Anyway, it's card code. Also, I am aware that my brightness is kind of a weird thing right now, sitting here. During my next video, I might have to put my old camera on because it seems like there's going to be a brightness, especially if I'm showing cards like this, you know what I mean? So I apologize if everyone has a hard time squinting to see it. We start with the basic Gibble, HP 70 Dragon. Nah, 1 energy, 1 fighting energy, 30. Basic Chimecho, HP 80 Psychic. Clear Tone. Your deck for up to 2 special energy card. Read them, put in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Couldn't really read it that well. Hang down 2 cards energy, 30. Okay, yeah, I said 30, okay. Basic Electabuzz, HP 80 Electric. Thunderwave. Flip a coin if heads, your opponent's Pokemon is now paralyzed. When a Pokemon is paralyzed, it means for the remainder of the turn they cannot retreat, attack, or anything unless you have a card that lets them switch out. So basically, it just makes them so they can't do anything for 1 turn unless they swap. Headbolt. 1 electric energy, 1 card's energy, 30. Basic Bidoof, HP 70 Carless. Rollout. 2 cards energy, 30. Basic Sneasel, HP 70 Dark. Scratch. 1 dark energy, 10. Slash. 2 cards energy, 20. We have a reverse hollow. This one is Clefable. HP 100 Psychic. Moonlight Miracle. Hang on, I cannot read that from that angle. Flip 3 coins. Choose a number of Pokemon and play up to each number of heads. For each of those Pokemon, search deck for an energy, a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it on the Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. The very interesting effect. Not a lot. I'm really going into that much details. That's actually kind of interesting. Very useful for an evolution deck. Most likely a psychic deck, obviously. Then we have Magical Shot. 1 psychic energy, 2 cards energy, 90. Ooh, we have a... I think this is an ultra rare. Hard to say. But the art on it is holographic. Based a stage 2 Lucario, HP 120 fighting. Ability. Roaring Resolve. Once your turn, you may put 2 damage cards on this Pokemon. You do search your deck for a fighting energy attached to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. And then we have Aura Sphere Volley, 10+. Discard all fighting energy of this Pokemon that does 60 damage for each card you discard in this way. So, what you could do is you could find a way to keep healing Lucario or keep it alive. Or you could just kind of use it like a Hail Mary thing. Like you could, once per turn, you could keep putting damage on it, like 60 damage on it to make it down to as low as possible, which is 20. And then attach what energy you want. And then if you use Aura Sphere Volley, for example, there's no limited amount of cards you can have in Pokemon in your hand. So let's just say we have 10 cards. That means that you discard all of them. That means it does 610 damage. So if you're managing to keep him around long enough, he actually could one-shot anything in the game, as long as he sticks around long enough. But a lot of people have stuff like Blast Orders and a couple other moves that might, a couple cards that might force him into play, or just get rid of him completely. Nice card, though. We have the basic fighting energy. Okay, so it was just coincidence that one time. A trainer item choice belt. The attacks this Pokemon do attached to this Pokemon are do 30 more damage to your opponents at the Pokemon V. Do not before skipping weakness and resistance. So it's actually a decent card if you know your opponent's gonna be using nothing but V cards. Stage 2 Floatzel, HP 110 water. Floatify. Put up the 2 item cards you discard out into your hand. Water Gun, 1 water energy, 1 card's energy, 60. Well, that one's going to be hard to read. So this says Roseanne's Backup. Choose 1 or more. Shuffle a Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Shuffle a Pokemon tool card from your discard pile into your deck. Shuffle 1 Stadium card from your discard pile into your deck. Or shuffle an Energy card from your discard pile into your deck. So technically you could do 1 of those things, 2 of those things, 3 of those things, or 4 of those things. Okay, so nothing crazy so far. Maybe Brilliant Stars isn't correct as good as it be, but I do like the Lucario and Clefable, so we'll call those the highlights of this pack. For those who don't know, the reason I like Lucario so much, it's not so much how popular he was. I have to rewrite the whole thing, but I was doing basically a Pokemon Introduction comic. Basically obviously the writing for it, the character and everything, and basically the main character was a human who got who got put in the Pokemon world, which is pretty common for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stuff. And then he meets a partner named Fia the Fennekin, and basically they get along really well. And eventually, I never got to the point. I had to wait, and I eventually never got to it. But they slowly fall in love with each other. It's actually kind of cute. I tried to make Lucario or the real try to make him younger, but more like mature in certain situations. I'd have to redo the entire thing and probably throw it online, but it would take me probably a couple of years to redo all that, because I was just kind of doing it here and there. Anyway, we're down to the last thing. We got the last TCG code. This is the basic Chimchar, HP 50 Fire, Ember, 30. Discarded a Fire Energy from this Pokemon. Or discard an energy from this Pokemon, it says. I thought I was going to say Fire Energy. We have Chimecho again. We have Stage 1, or Basic Gullet, HP 100, Fighting. Mud Slap, 1 Fighting Energy, 10. Pound, 1 Fighting Energy, 1 Card's Energy, 20. We have Basic Corphish, HP 70, Water. Water Gun, 1 Water Energy, 10. Crabhammer, 1 Water Energy, 2 Card's Energy, 50. Basic Sock, HP 90, Fighting. Sweep the Leg, 30, 1 Fighting Energy. Flip coin if has discarded energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So that could be a real good starter card if you're using a fighting deck. Ooh. We have the Reverse Hollow Basic Tornadus, HP 120, Carless. Sun Cyclone. When you play this Pokemon, bring hand to your bench during your turn, you may have your opponents switch their active Pokemon with their bench Pokemon. And then Blustering Wind, 3 cards energy, 100. Manual use for its ability, obviously. Stage 2 Stage 3 Grimmsnarl, HP 160 Dark. Long hair shot, 1 Dark Energy. This does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. To one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached to this Pokemon. That's actually kind of nasty. Don't apply weakness versus. So you could do. So if you have like 3 attached, it means you could do 30 damage, and then 30 damage again either to one Pokemon or to like kind of spread it out a little bit. Could be a nice little attack there. Darkest Fang, 1 Dark Energy, 1 Card Strategy, 110. 110 for 2 energy is not bad either. We have the basic Electric Energy. With a Choice Belt again. Full Steel again. And Realm's back up again. My initial thought is this: either I'm not having very good luck, or Brilliant Stars has a low, what would you call it? A low pull rate for those kinds of cards. Like I said, I haven't bought cards in a while, so I wasn't really sure what I was really doing. They really didn't have a lot of selection down there because the scalpers have basically taken almost everything. But anyway, that was the last pack. Nothing too crazy here. I'll have to be careful. Maybe not buy Brilliant Stars in the future. Maybe they're just a bad set. Maybe I'm just not fully aware. Because I don't follow the whole TCG community very much. I probably should, just to make sure I'm not screwing anything up. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank everyone for watching. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.